It ain't even something yet, my shorty already high.
Walked in with blicks, walked in, sticked up. Home chief got my blick out. Oh man, you broke, gotta get up. Ball man, skinny jeans, ride stick out all time.
So, hey you guys, it is your girl, Aggie J, and I am back with another makeup tutorial, but this time it is opinionated. Y'all know what it is and what it do. If you like what you like too, that's fine. If you got your own opinion, you could share it. We could talk about it. I'm not judging nobody, and I'm not arguing or belittling anybody. I'm just saying how I feel. So, yeah, let's go. Okay, so I'm just about to prime. But the first thing that we are going to talk about and have an opinion on, drum roll please, is the baby. Okay, now most of us kind of know or kind of have a sense of what's going on. I'm not gonna lie, I usually do not pay attention to the baby. Really don't care for the baby. I'll listen to a couple of his featured songs and even singles and stuff. Like, I like his music. I feel like it's repetitive. Most of his songs are kind of repetitive, and I like his work ethic as well, because he works hard to keep his name out, in and out of trouble. Like, honestly, when he first came out, I thought it was like he's a controversy bandit, and he has an awesome, I thought like he has an awesome PR team or an awesome publicist, because he was just always in trouble and then getting himself out of trouble with his word choices. And I think he's a smart man. I looked at him as like very educational and nice, but I really don't care for his music. I'm not a fan. I listen to it though. Now, for those who do not know, I'll explain. So basically, the baby said some pretty hateful and false little info on stage.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the up. Lady, smell like water. Put a cell phone light in the up. Fellas, lights up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights up.
Because all I know, it was offensive to the LGBTQ community, and he's being dropped from labels, dropped from, I mean, not labels, but like deals, branding deals, like Boohoo and Lollapalooza said he couldn't perform there anymore. So he's like losing money because of the shit that he let out of his mouth. And I am not saying that he should not be dropped from brand deals, but I'm saying that just jumping on the bandwagon of like continuously dropping him and teasing him is kind of like being mean and borderline judging, and that is what the LGBT community is about. I thought the LGBT community was about a safe environment for people to come and express how they are or how they feel or who they identify as without being judged. And he expressed his feelings. Now, don't leave me at LGBTQ. Don't get mad at me, and don't try to like tear me up in the comments. I just need y'all to just hear this out just for a little bit. Because yes, again, he's wrong, and yes, I said he got punished for it, because when you spread hate comes back to you. It's like a boomerang. Everything you give out gets given back to you. Meanwhile, they're trolling him and making all type of memes and comments, and it's all funny, and this man is losing money that he probably needs to pay his bills. Like, and I'm not taking up for a sorry ass sucker ass person, because when you say sorry sucker ass shit, you have to be able to be ready for the consequence. What I'm saying is you judging? Because I thought that wasn't what we were supposed to do. I thought we were supposed to teach, acknowledge, and love. Love is love. He doesn't understand, you guys. Like, taking all his deals away and all of this stuff is not teaching him or anybody else that think like him anything but to hide it. And they don't need to hide it. People need to voice their opinions so they can be corrected and they can learn and they can grow and we can teach them stuff. Yeah, he said some shit that was very, like, concerning. It made me even wonder, like, are you gay, the baby? Because why are you worried about something that does not pertain to your life? But I guess we're all humans and that's what we do. A lot of people get backlash as a whole and community, and you know, we are just looked at as to take it because these are people's, you know, feelings and speech. But it's hateful to spread hate, especially to talk about topics you are not well known in. He wasn't well known in a gay topic because he apologized and later on said he doesn't have he didn't have the knowledge or the know-how. Whether he meant that or not, or said that because his publicist told him to say it, we have to respect the elephant in the room, that there are ignorant ass people out here. And we have to teach everybody. If he would never came up out about this, he would have never knew until somebody told him personally. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But if you were a DaBaby fan, and now you are not because of your circumstances, or you stand with the LGBTQ, or you are LGBTQ, were you really his fan in the first place? Because you can talk about me all day. Like, people talk about Christians and everything else and everybody else, and nobody's rallying a group to cry about it. We're just like, okay, that's how y'all feel. We still feel the same. I really do think the LGBT community is being bullies. And I just want to remind y'all that don't be the bullies to other people that people were to you. Yeah, he got up on there and said the wrong thing and got his ass shut down and corrected really quickly. Don't go on with the harassment and the bullying because of his poor beliefs or his poor knowledge. Do not be judging people, okay, y'all? That, I feel like you just go so wrong with judging people. Like, I'm a whole ass Christian. I have no hatred, dishonor, or feel no type of bad way about gay people. I was raised to believe that being gay is a sin. Do I supposed to be like, oh, you're a sinner? Stay away, oh, I can't be around you? No, because I'm a sinner too. I sin every day. We cannot judge. Leave that up to God. That's people's problem. Half y'all don't even believe in God, and that's why you got so much issues in your life. So many issues that you wouldn't have if you're just trusting God. And I'm not taking up for DaBaby because he's been in the tabloid to be painted out as a bad person for some reason from the get. And I don't know if it's because he's a bad person or he's being attacked, but he's been painted out to be a bad person. Sorry if you were hurt by whatever the fuck DaBaby said to the community. I'm sorry. But we have to realize that if something is hurting us, it starts with us. You can't lash out at him until you fix your inner stuff, because you're only gonna look like a bad person as well, like taunting somebody and teasing somebody, or you know what I'm saying. But y'all gonna do what the hell y'all want to do. I ain't stopping you, you know. I ain't ever stopped you. I don't think so. Hopefully one day you'll listen to a bad bitch. My second thing I wanted to talk about was self-accountability. Like I feel like a lot of adults in this time and age and generation lack that. And a couple of generations before and after, like accountability for yourself is so motherfucking powerful, and people fail to realize it. Because like once you get that self-awareness about the things that you are, the things that you do, the things that you lack, the things that you are great at, you begin to realize yourself, and you can't never doubt it again, because you've experienced it and you saw it for yourself. You took the time out to be like, hey bitch, I'm gonna watch you and I'm gonna see what you do, to learn and to grow. Like I think people like that, and that's why people stay at a standstill. And I just want us to have self-accountability for a lot of things, because if we did, a lot of paths that we chose, we wouldn't have chose. A lot of things that we're doing, we wouldn't be doing, because you gotta like hold that to yourself. A lot of people get angry like, oh, I would be here, or I'd be this far, or they took years from my life, when no, they didn't take years from your life. You know, they didn't take years from your life. You spent those years in your life doing that. You have to be reminded of the decision you woke up and did every day, so you can correct it if it's wrong, or push it to be greater if it's right. Manifest it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, dang. It makes it feel okay being upset when you're upset about it being on someone else. You don't want to ever be upset with yourself, because then that's when you got to deal with yourself. So it's okay to blame things. Like it's easier to be mad at you. It's harder to be mad at me. And I hope that makes sense. Like I could slap you all day and feel powerful, but when I slap me, it's a problem, because I'm hurting me. When it's not really hurtful to like challenge yourself, it's powerful, because now you're moving up and moving on to the next level. A lot of people don't take a self-accountability for a lot of things. A lot of people blame things on the devil, but yeah, they probably came from a demonist place, but it was up to you to do so. Yeah, your daddy is this, but it was up to you to do so. She did this, but it was up to you to do something back. Like self-accountability. We get ourselves in our own holes and ditches as just as well as we dig our own selves out of our own holes and ditches. I just feel like, be beautiful so you can be the best beautiful that you can be. Count on yourself and account yourself for the things that you are doing, the daily patterns that you are showing yourself every day. Losing weight, that's a heavy self-accountability thing that a lot of people are not ready for, but you have to hold yourself accountable. If this is not how you want to look, why do you keep continuing doing the same thing? It's easier said than done. But when you hold yourself accountable in real life, in real life, it ain't gonna be no more games. It is not gonna be no more excuses. It's gonna be go time. Go time, baby. Something lately I have been using to draw my eyebrows on is the Anastasia brow pen in dark brown. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little spazzed, but I'm gonna be extra and go in with the dip brow first, line out, and then make real hairs. Yeah, these brows finna be looking too official. I'm gonna just warn you about that, honey. Once you gain self-accountability though, the world changes for you. And I think I said that already, but I wanted to repeat it. Once you gain self-accountability, the world changes for you. It acknowledges your effort. It acknowledges your stride to change. Congratulate yourself too. I mean, yeah, we missed the mark for that one. for the lose weight goal, but we sure did hit the mark for starting a business this year. We sure did hit the mark for being where you wanted to be this year. Like, it's an equal, you got an equilibrium. You can't just be all down in yourself and not praising yourself. It has to be a equal. I mean, the praise could be higher, but then you'll find yourself being too comfortable. But if you make them shits equal, I'm telling you. Third topic is don't fucking shoot me, bitches. BBLs. Oh my fucking gosh, you guys. These BBLs then hit the market like crack hit the 80s. Like, everybody wants a BBL. Everybody's talking about a BBL. Everybody's considering a BBL. I know a lot of mommies who want a BBL. It's just BBL fucking central right now. And I don't know how to feel about it. I don't. First off, let me just start off with my own stitch and niche. I wouldn't get a BBL. The reason why I wouldn't get a BBL because I love my body that I have. I don't see a reason for me to get a BBL. So that is where I stand today. Oh my gosh, this is my man I'm picking up. Hello? Yeah.
Why you so loud?
I'm sorry. Okay, so BBLs are basically when you fat transfer. So you take the fat from your stomach or undesired areas. It could be arms and shit like that. And you put it where you want it. So it could be your hips, your butt. So just making you have this curvy video girl shape. And I feel like a lot of people are addicted to that shit because it is promoted and put everywhere. You cannot see Instagram or any other account or movie star, or rapper or singer, whatever you want to call this current generation and age that doesn't have one. So it's becoming like a bag or a purse. I see you got it. I want it. It does not mean that you don't love yourself if you want a BBL. I feel like a lot of people, I see memes all the time like BBL is not a flex, it's an insecurity. And a lot of these women get in this, some of these women get in these things are not because they're insecure, it's because they want to make money. They see the bitches that got these BBLs can make some bread off of it because I guess Lil Wayne didn't lie when he said, just like a bitch with no ass, you ain't got shit. Because why is everybody acting like you gotta have an ass? And I really think it's the dumbest thing ever, because if you're not used to people wanting you for your body, you're gonna get manipulated, whipped, and fooled. You're not gonna be ready for this lifestyle. This is shit that bitches with big asses and fat titties and really hippie and stuff and dealt with for all of their life. So if that's a burden you want to add to your fucking bucket plate, I'm not here to stop you. And that's where I kind of get messed up about myself with. So I want to make sure that y'all making the decisions and making sure that the decision is for you and not nobody else or anything else. So when I say the decision is for you, I want you to get a BBL if you really want a BBL for your own purposes, for your self gratification, not for your husband, your man, your girlfriend, or whoever, the internet, your whatever type of co-hosting or whatever you're trying to do. I want you to get a BBL because of you, love, and not because of the circumstances is I have to get one, because you don't have to get shit in that type of setting. Like, what day is y'all bitches living in? Make the conscious effort to ask yourself every day, like, why do I want this? Is it because I keep seeing it? I see everybody else with a fat ass, you know? I see how all my friends with the fat ass get attention, and I kind of want some attention too. Or I seen a bitch make $1 million off of OnlyFans. I want to make $1 million too. Like, is that a real reason to take your body through so much stress and pain? And BBLs are so dangerous, and it scares me. But I don't want to scare people because I don't want to do that. If this is something you really want to do, I want you to do it. And that is what it is. But I want you to do it for all the right reasons, and I want you to do it for yourself, because everything needs to be done for self in order for you to love it at the end of the day. You go out there and you put this shit in your body, or you rearrange your body, and now you can't even handle it, or this, that, and the third, because it wasn't for self. It was for gratification from somewhere else. So I just want y'all to really be preparing yourself for the life decisions y'all making, and this is where the accountability come in. And this is where the accountability come in, like I said before. And analyze your damn self, bitch, and make sure that you get in a BBL or want to get a BBL for your reasons and logics, not for nobody else's. And you don't have to explain them shits. You really don't. I just don't want y'all out here insecure, thinking that a fix up is gonna kill it, because it won't. It won't. It's just gonna suppress it, and it'll be back. It'll fucking be back. It's so crazy because I kind of beat myself up because I don't encourage women to get it, and I don't not encourage them to get it. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm really like all for happiness. And I don't want to stop nobody from getting what they want, because you should get what you want out of life. But we just got to make sure that we're wanting it, and what we want is for all the right reasons. So yeah, when somebody usually tells me like they're getting a BB, I'll be like, oh shit, bitch, do your shit, make sure it's something you really want to do. You know, just try to be the friend that I would want somebody to be for me in my time of body configuring myself or whatever. And I feel lame for that. I really do, because usually I'm pick a side, and I'm strong on my side that I have picked. But with BBLs, I really kind of feel for some ladies, because some people go from incredible bodies to mom bods, and it's just like, damn. What about them? But like I said, everybody just needs to make sure they're doing it for all the right reasons and never the wrong ones, or what they thought. Okay? What they thought it was gonna be. Oh, if I get this BBL, my ex gonna want me back. No, honey. And if he does, he gonna want you back for all the wrong reasons. And you better be lucky that you can snatch him mentally to really care for you. Cause these niggas, man, they go off the ass. I been living for a while, and these niggas go after ass. They really do. The next thing I would like to talk about is shitty relationships. Like, people hold on to a tuffula of shitty ass relationships, and that are not beneficial to them in any type of way. And I've always wondered why, until I got into my own little floozy. Because I never understood, why would you hold on to somebody who is not good or great for you? Because I'm always looking at myself like, hey, I'm here to benefit you in some way, because that's just my nature. I want to be helpful. It's in me to want to be that for someone. I'm adding a little black now, just a little, because I want this to be like more so brown than black. But yeah. Okay, so I just blurred out I just like basically put like just a little bit of like a spotlight on my lid, just so it could be spotlighty. I'm not gonna lie, I did a swatch of this El Maquillage liner on my hand yesterday, and it didn't leave me until I got in the shower the next day and scrubbed it off. Like, I had to scrub it, y'all. And I washed my hands like hella times that day too. I ain't gonna lie. My liner has been ugly as fuck lately. I don't even know what's been going on, but it hasn't been floating my boat. I don't know who this bitch trying to impress, but it ain't me. You got some new bitches you want to tell me about? Okay. So I encourage you to leave if ever there is a time where you are in a relationship where you just feel like it's shitty or it's not reciprocal, and it could be with a male, a female, it could be a friendship, a boyfriendship, a girlfriendship, a husband, a wife, a mother, a father, a cousin, a brother, an uncle, a sister, all of that stuff. If you're in a relationship where you feel like what you give is not reciprocal, and you already voiced your opinion several times about like what's going on, and it becomes a habit, of course, you know, patience is, you know, a virtue, but we're at a certain time and age where if I gotta tell you how to treat me, I really don't need you around anyway. That's just how I feel. And a lot of people put up guilt trips, like they try to feel sorry for the person they're leaving because of this or whatever it may be, but what about your sanity and how you feel and how this person makes you feel? And if you hadn't already voiced your how you feel about a certain thing, and then their responses on that aren't good enough or great enough of the worth that you think you provide with the relationship, I give you the go. Leave, love. Leave. And people always think you have to leave with some type of explanation, but no you don't. No you don't. Nobody's owed anything. Closure and all of that is a made up thing for you to stay stuck on the past. Just deal with it and move on. Sometimes it is good to know why, but if you don't know why, oh well, you can't know why now. It's just you should be treated and you should be around people who choose you. Not people who choose you when it's convenient, or not people who choose you when, oh, I just thought of something, I might need them, or their help for this, or she cooks me dinner every night, so she's essential. No, choose people that really choose you. And you can tell when somebody chooses you because I break down people's words and what they say to me and how they say it and in what tone they say it, because all of that matters. And this is what I like about people in the world, because no matter how hard you try to put up a front, your true initial feelings will always come out in some small little way. And people think that people who analyze small things or pick up on little things are crazy, weird, and bipolar. But no, these people pick up these things because it's important to, because a motherfucker will let you know how they bumming with the way they coming and the way they talk and say shit around you and the way they feel. Like jealousy, insecurities, and all of this shit are okay, but when you press all of that shit that you have on with yourself onto somebody else, that's when you're a problem. And I don't want to be around anybody with those problems unless we're building on them. If we're not building on them, then we can't be. Because if you already have issues within yourself, you're going to come over here and try to bring your issues to me. And I don't have time for that because I'm trying to learn and get rid of my own issues. So, yeah, that's a real deal that people don't understand and feel. I've been accompanied by too many people in my life who would just sit around me just because I look good or I'm beneficial to the part of helping them. And when are you ever beneficial to me? Like, I'm really in the zone of cutting everybody off that is not beneficial to me, because it doesn't make sense for me to be a beneficiary. Like, I'm not a fucking parent. And I think people really forget, like, when you just saying shit, like a lot of people out here talking about for lifers, when you say shit like that, people take that and they mean it. If you don't mean it, you a piece of shit. You're just saying shit. I don't like it. And if you a for lifer, you have to really be a for lifer. You just can't be saying for lifers because it's a fucking trend on TikTok. You actually have to be a motherfucking road dog, a for lifer. You have to be somebody that, oh, if I need help, you'll come. And if you see me needing help and I don't ask, you offer. And see, everybody can't be like me. Everybody can't bring the type of friendship that I bring. So everybody's not going to be my friend. And everybody's not going to be my companion. And I'm going to choose my boyfriends and men wisely off of that. If you want somebody like you, similar to you, go find that. If you want a friend that can be a friend like how you are to yourself, go and find that. Because you can find that. You really can. You can find that shit, boo. You can find it. Just take your time in finding it. Don't just be labeling people because, oh, she was here for this many years, or he was there for me when my dog died. It's more to life than that. It is. I adore friends that like don't hear from you in a long time, and then they just like, when you come back, it's like everything is just the same. But people can really pretend. People can really pretend and put on a facade. And that's where you're a scary person to me, because if you don't like me or if you feel any type of way about me, you need to let me know, especially if I'm calling you a friend or a associate, or if we're hanging on a daily basis. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, love. I think I want like a gold shimmer in my eyes. And I am done with the look, y'all. We fine as fuck. Wait, I don't know what kind of lip gloss I want. I just want y'all out here choosing people that choose y'all. And not just choosing people that are there or pop up every now and then. Like, people do strange stuff. And if it's not according to your logic and it's a little off, yeah, confront them and ask them why. But once you see that they move differently from you, that honestly means that they were probably raised different. And you have to take your loss if you miss them and shit. You have to abide by what the world tells you, because it'll save you a lot of hurt, pain, in the long run. Like, we just want to give everybody a try, and you want to be, some of y'all cut people off too fast. I'm gonna just say that. But we talk about the people who have issues letting people go. You have to understand that people come in your life for a reason or season or a lesson or a blessing, and you have to decipher each and every one of those and move on. You can't be harboring this shit, bro, because then that's gonna block you from the next step of growth and the thing that you have to get through in life to make you a better fucking person. Like, I just want everybody to be better, do better, be around better, so you can influence better. Like, if you don't want to go to jail, you're not going to sit and hang around the niggas that always go to jail, are you? No. You got to disassociate yourself. And if that hurts feelings, we just going to pray that they feelings get unhurted. Because we're not here to hurt feelings. We're here to choose ourselves, love. That's it. That's all. I'm going to use this Hippo blush now. Got me looking like a whole lot. We just gonna say that. Yes, I overlined my lip because my top lip is significantly smaller than my bottom. And problem, man. I still love this little lip. I still love it, honey. I still love it. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoying how I'm looking and how I'm talking and how I'm spitting, because I mean, I just try to be the most reasonable person and loving person at the end of the day. I don't hate nobody, and I don't discriminate against nobody, and I don't feel no way about nobody else's private life or business. I just know that we need to be what we want others to be to us, to them, until they show you otherwise. And then that's when you cut ties. If you need to cut ties from the baby, cut them ties, baby. He seemed toxic anyway, but I'm not judging because I don't know him, and I feel like y'all shouldn't either, because nobody knows him. Y'all just know his music, and we don't know if he writing those songs or not. Not trying to put no rumors out there, like, you know. But make sure that y'all go check out my last video where I transformed this hair into this, basically. Yes, y'all, I did my shit. Y'all know that this is a Cynthia, so click that link. I mean, click this video right here. It's right here. It's right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?